Well, the sun is quickly going down. It may get dark in my room by the time I finish this video. We'll see. I am ending a Thursday that has been really busy, as they seem to always be right now, but not complaining. Um, I have had thoughts of just trying to kind of accept things the way they are. I was inside my house all day today, which obviously we're all supposed to be inside our homes all day. But I realized like at 3 o'clock or so, I'm like, I haven't even spent time out on my porch or, in the backyard. Two places that I try to spend time during this, kind of shelter in place time. And so I made the decision kind of spontaneously to put music in my ears and go take a walk on my own, just with no particular place to go, in the words of Bo Diddley, I think it was. Or was it Chuck Berry? I don't know. And on that walk, I took a little bottle of wine that I had gotten a while back during another COVID walk that I took with a friend when we were 6 foot distance walking together. We stopped at a bodega and got a couple of little single serve bottles of wine, and I'm such a lightweight, I only drank one of them and kept the other one. So today I took that little bottle of wine and I decided to put some ice cream in a Go Cup, and I grabbed a plastic spoon out of my glove compartment in my car and I just walked, and it was sunny and hot, and I just listened to music and ate my ice cream and drank my little tiny bottle of wine, and felt just, trying to kind of savor those moments, enjoy that ice cream and enjoy the music and this sweet bottle of wine I was drinking solo. What strange times we're living in. To me, that felt, for the way things are right now, that felt completely appropriate to walk down the street with my ice cream and my wine by myself, middle of the afternoon. And it was completely appropriate under the circumstances. Every now and then, I'd come across a person, and before we even got close to each other, one or the other of us would walk in the street so that we'd give each other the 6 foot leeway, and there wasn't even anything spoken about it, and there wasn't any weird feelings that were, you just kind of do it now. And the other thing I thought when I was walking is that it was so desolate in the middle of the day that I didn't even feel weird kind of singing quietly to myself as I walked. I would never do that. But nobody's around. And so I just, enjoyed my music, and every now and then I would sing a little out loud to what I was hearing and eat my ice cream. It felt completely wacky and also exactly what I needed. So those are my thoughts. Like, sometimes we just have to eat the ice cream and drink the wine in the middle of the day. And right now it's 7 o'clock, and I'm going to probably put in another couple hours of work because I took kind of the last few hours off. So that's where I am. Also today, one of the things I did was that I taught class online now. Of course, all my classes are online. Ooh, that's bright, isn't it? I just pulled up the document, my class agenda from today. And I teach class every other week to a group of students getting their Master of Social Work, doing internships. And I manage their internships and teach them professionalism. And it has been a dramatic semester. There is just no doubt about that. And last class, when we were still in the building, which we knew at that time was our last class in the building for the semester because of this, I started our class off with the lights lowered, and I did a meditation to start the class out, and it felt so right because everybody was really anxious and just not knowing what was coming next, and none of us know what's coming next. And so today in class, I asked everybody to turn their videos off because we're on Zoom, and I did the following meditation, which I'm going to do here for my daily video. And it was very simple. It was just affirmational meditation. And so I'm going to practice it right now in this video. And so the way I led my students in this particular exercise was, again, I asked everyone to just, no matter how they were positioning their bodies for class, some were kind of not necessarily sitting upright. I asked everybody to sit upright and to put their feet on the floor if they could, flat, and just feel the floor underneath their feet. Just feel what that feels like. Feel the chair or the sofa or whatever they were on underneath their bodies, holding them up. And I asked everyone to just close your eyes. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, if you don't, you can just soften your gaze toward the floor in front of you. And we're going to start out doing 3 deep cleansing breaths. And what is a cleansing breath? That is breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just going to do that 3 times. And when we exhale, we're going to just try to release some tension with that exhale. So breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. 2 more times. Next, while your eyes are still closed, take your hands and put one on top of the other, whatever way you want to, and just put them on a part of your body that you feel needs your hands holding it right now. That might be your forehead, might be your throat, might be your heart, might be your core, belly. But just let your hands stay there for just a moment while I say a few phrases. Just hold your hands there, firmly but comfortably. And these affirmations may not be relevant to where you are right now, but you can take these and insert your own phrases, whatever feels right to you at the time. But after each phrase, I'd like you to silently repeat the phrase to yourself in your mind. Each time. I am here and I am present. I matter. My thoughts and feelings matter. I am strong and I am well. I am here and I am present. I find that little set of affirmations to be really powerful right now. Not all of us are well right now. And that might mean because we're sick with COVID, or it could just mean that we're worried, we're afraid, we feel alone. Whatever that means in any moment, I feel like those phrases are really powerful right now, at least to me. And the very act of just holding your hands where you feel like you need them, it's pretty good. Just a little additive, a little medicine. So that's how I started my class, and so I thought I'd share that in my video because I think I'm going to do the same thing for myself tonight before I go to sleep. So the song I'm adding to my playlist is an incredibly short song, but sometimes the musical gods just smile on me when I need them. The minute I walked off my porch and I pressed shuffle on all my songs that I like, which is a lot on Spotify, you never know what's going to come up. The first song that came up was the song called Setting Forth, and it's by Eddie Vedder. And it is from the Into the Wild soundtrack. The Into the Wild soundtrack is one of my favorite albums. Just a beautiful, thought-provoking piece of music. All of the songs written by Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam. For the movie, did I say musical? For the movie, Into the Wild, about the young man who goes into the Alaskan wild and just wanted to strike out on his own and just kind of go his own way for his own reasons. It's a beautiful book if you've never read it, and the movie is really powerful. But the soundtrack is amazing. And so that was the song that played, Setting Forth. And it was, the first song on that album. And it was about, setting forth on your journey. And it was super appropriate for my walk. And so I'm adding it to my playlists.